this is the fourth video of Toon Harmony, and today we are going to talk about the timeline of Toon Harmony. As you know that Toon Harmony is my favorite software for 2D animation. So this is Shamim from SS Animation Studio, and let's get started. So this is Toon Harmony software, and as you know that we have already discussed about some tools. So now today I'm gonna discuss about the timeline panel. This is a very important panel, and probably you have learned a lot of things from this timeline panel because you couldn't animate anything without timeline panel. So as you know that we are discussing a lot of tools, so some tools probably we are not discussing still, and when we need this type of tools we are going to discuss elaborately, because these tools or this type of tools need separately at least one videos. That's why I'm not going to discuss properly in one video. You have seen this timeline panel. This is a timeline panel, and this is a canvas, and this is a timeline. So I'm going to discuss about this panel today, and let's watch this character. I'm just drawing frame by frame animation, some stick figure I'm gonna draw and try to make something like that. So this is actually I want to show you, that's why I'm gonna make this, but this is not my intention to make the video today. So my intention is that I want to introduce to you how timeline panels works and what type of characteristics has in this timeline panel. So this is a play forward. That means I'm just toggle out, and I'm when I'm just clicking, this is a toggle. This is basically just let's I'm just clicking. That means play forward. It's playing. When you're gonna make an animate anything, just you want to play this, just click this icon, play forward, and this render and play. That means just click, and this is going to be a rendering, and after sometimes it's playing. That means it's render and playing finally. That means final task what you have, that basically help you to show when you're gonna click this render and play. This is a loop. When you're gonna click, so this playing frequently, that means this is a loop, so frequently it's opening and gradually it's working. And this is a sound. When you're gonna add a sound, this should be click and the sound is open. Now you have seen a frame. That means how many frames we draw? 7 frames. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that means how many frames you are gonna add or you draw that you have seen in this frame. I'm just dragging and opening. So yes, my frame 32, so I have taken a 32 frames. This is start frame, so 1, and stop frames 32. If I close these, stop frame 32, so I'm just close one. Stop frame 7. So probably I want to start like 3 frames, so 3, and stop like 6. Now I want to play. This is playing just 3 to 6. So this is very important. So when we need, you're gonna use this. So the next one is FPS. So this is that means FPS means what? This is a frame per second. That means frame per second. Frame per second. That means 1 second, how many frame you have taken, that is important. So probably 24 fps, 30 fps, 10, or 15 fps. When you're gonna take a 10, that means this is very slow. When we're gonna take a 30 frame, that means this is very fast. 24 is very standard frame. Okay, so this is absolutely your own way how many frames fps you're gonna take. Okay, so now I just click right and you have seen insert. So you probably, okay, click right and insert. Okay, this probably, okay, and insert. So you have seen bone, camera, color, drawing, kinetic output, kinematic output, peg, so sound, so and so on. That means you have seen I have taken on one color card, so I delete this color card. So this background is it's like a little bit dark. So you want to add your background, so you just click and insert and select color card, or you just click this plus icon, add layers, plus icon, go to the color card and color card, yes, this color card. That means white background you have taken. Okay, and you want to add layers, go to the plus icon, and probably you want to add a drawing layer. So click and add and close, or add. So add and close. So you have taken one drawing layer. This is probably, you should up, okay, up. So this is a drawing layer. These layer probably you're gonna draw something like that. So first, okay, I want to draw one like line tool and select this one. Okay, 2, and this is my drawing layer, and I want to draw something. Okay, so display wall, okay, and display wall, okay. So okay, I want to, okay, done. So I want to draw something like that. So this is my first drawing layer, and this is my first keyframe. This is my first frame that I want to draw. So this drawing layer basically help you to draw something, or to draw your character, background, whatever you need. So you just add your drawing layer by using add drawing layer plus this icon, basically help you add drawing layer. So you just add and close. Again, you can add your drawing layer. So if you want to delete your drawing layer, so just minus icon, you have seen, and click delete. Minus icon, click and delete. So you just use your minus icon and delete your drawing layer, and use your plus icon, add your drawing layer, and use your plus this icon, add layers, and click, and you're gonna add your drawing, group, peg, and whatever. So you have seen this is enable or disable all layers. That means you want to enable this drawing layer. So just click and enable and disable this layer, and just click this and enable this layer. Again, you want to click this drawing layer, so just click disable, just click enable. So this is enable and disable layer, and this should be a solo mode. Solo mode means like you want to work in this drawing layer, and you just click your solo, and you have seen only these layer or only these drawing, and all the drawing are disabled. That's why the solo mode is important when you're gonna work only one layer and one frame. In that particular time, solo layer will help you a lot. And click again, show the all things. And this is a onion skin, so probably I want to take one drawing layer. Okay, drawing layer. Okay, so how the onion skin works and why it is important. Probably I have taken so I've taken a brush tool. This is a paint brush tool, that means brush tool. Okay, so I just taken a first frame and draw, and I'm just probably taken this color. Okay, so this is my first frame. I have taken, okay, and the very next frame like plus icon or very next frame, I want to open this onion skin, and I have seen this previous art or drawing that I draw. So this is very important for making a second frame properly. So it helps me to finding something like that. Okay, so turn on and turn off this onion skin. Yes, so yeah, that means onion skin help me to draw the later layer or to draw the very next layer properly. So this is onion skin. You're gonna turn off and turn on when you're gonna draw something like that. And this is a lock. Probably you don't want to work into this layer now, but probably in some cases you're gonna change this layer frequently. So that's why you don't want to do this. That's why you just lock this layer, and probably this layer is disabled and it's not working for the time being. When you just unlock, and yes, it's enabled again. And this layer is basically track color. So you're just okay and click, and probably you're gonna change your color at the same time. So yes, so I'm gonna discuss now properly the timeline panel in these sections like disable or enable layer, solo layer, onion skin, lock, and track color. Okay, so now I'm gonna discuss about the peg. What is the peg? And peg means what? So probably this is a drawing layer, and Control P or just click this icon at peg, or just click this icon and click peg, or click right and insert, go to the peg. So many ways to call a peg. So why peg is important and what is the meaning of peg? So go to the Google, so try to read the peg means what. Peg means is a motion path. So okay, this is a Google, and we just try to read this. What's the peg? Peg layers are trajectory layers that do not contain drawings. That means peg layers don't contain drawings. They are motion paths that you can use to control your entire puppet or advanced hierarchies. Parenting a drawing layer to peg layer allows to divide your motions onto separate levels. That means, so this is a motion paths, and you're gonna control your entire puppet when you have advanced hierarchies. So these hierarchies helps you to enter puppet properly. That's why this peg layer is very, very important, and we can call the peg layer here. So this is a peg layer. So this, when you just click your peg layer, probably many options are alive in this timeline panel. So you have seen this is basically motion paths. So many motion paths here you're gonna add there, or this is quick ease in, ease out, and this is a selected keyframes ease, and this should be ease multiple parameters. and you just insert your keyframe into the peg, and you just delete your keyframe into the peg. And this should be a motion keyframes and stop motion keyframes. So what is the difference between set motion keyframes and stop motion keyframes? Okay, let's do it. So probably you are gonna add something. You are gonna probably F6 and F6, add a keyframe, and okay, again F6, add a keyframe. When you select these two keyframe and add a set motion keyframe, and you have seen some motions added in there, but you don't want to add the motions, so in that particular time you need a stop motion keyframes. Just click, and yes, here you have seen no motions added in this pic, only keyframes are added there. So that's why it's important. Delete and delete. Okay, so we have already discussed about the keyframe, how keyframe drawing layers and peg layers, what is the meaning of peg, and how you can add your drawing layer. This is and just some tools that have added in this panel, and we are gonna discuss about the tools, how the tools work. So now I will just discuss something like that, the keyframe panel. This is a frame panel, and probably you just add your expose, press F5, that means expose, go to the exposure. So extend exposure, that means F5, and exposure, increase exposure plus, decrease exposure minus, and so on. You have seen that. Probably we're going to discuss about these things later. So okay, we are going to delete, minus, delete again, minus, delete again, minus, delete. So I want to add a keyframe, F6, add a keyframe. Okay, so again minus, and minus. Okay, delete. So I'm just want to add, probably in some cases we need to discuss how we add our keyframe in between keyframe, like this is a 1 keyframe and this is a 20 keyframe, and in between keyframe is 10. Like I'm just add here, discussing these sections. Okay, so this is a 1 keyframe and this is a 10 keyframe. In between keyframe, this is a 5 keyframe. Probably you just add 1 keyframe there and add 1 keyframe there. So you just calculate your keyframe and animation sector properly. So now you just add your marker, so that when you can draw your character, you can understand properly. So probably this is in between. So right click and scene marker and marker current frames. Shortcut key is insert, press insert, yes, marker, and 20, press insert. Probably you just create a name here, so like the 20 frame. Okay, note, done. So you have seen this is a 20 frame here, and here you can add, okay, first frame. Okay, note, done. And you can change your color at the same time, edit your scene. Okay, just change your color white. Okay, yes. So these marker will help you in between frame when you're gonna take, and how many frame you can use or you can draw. That is important for these marker. So you can add this marker, and you can also delete this marker. Click, go to the scene marker, delete, again click, go to the scene marker, delete, again scene marker, and delete. So you just use these when you can, when you are gonna make your project, these you can use frequently. And at the same time, drawing layer, you have seen so many things, like you just click here and go to the drawing, create empty drawing, duplicate drawing, rename drawing, selected drawing, deleted, merge selected drawing. So these drawing layer is important. We're going to talk about this, how you can create your empty drawing, duplicate drawing. So these things is very important when you are going to copy your drawing, when you are going to make duplicate your drawing, and when you're going to make your empty drawing. So this is very important. At the same time, you need to discuss about the Excel sheet, at the same time X sheet. So this is very important when you want to work your timeline. So this is X sheet, and you have seen a lot of things there. Okay, so 1 3 4 5 6 7 layers. You have seen 7 X sheet. So this is important. So probably I will give you, probably I may give some, and I probably I'm gonna try to give a lot of informations in timeline panel. Still so many things you don't know, and it's advanced things, and gradually when you introduce your Toon Boom Harmony software properly, you may know all the things in timeline panel, when you what type of informations you need. But in the beginning stage, this information is a lot, and you can start now work in using this information, using this information by using this information you can start work now. Okay, so this is the timeline panel informations. Next day we're going to talk about the next thing. So today our fourth Toon Boom Harmony tutorial is done. Thank you very much. Bye bye.